Yo, everything alright? If you join the stream, can you let me know if my headset's working? Yeah, it's matching output FPS, so it should be fine. If you get a bit of lag, you might want to see if you can turn the quality down. Yeah, you can. If it's quicker for you to do that, then cool. Right, Wooded Kingdom. There's kind of things in my way. It's trying to get to my neck. I don't actually know if the sound quality is working, even if I'm on the stream. We'll find a note here called Trick Jumps Compilation. First try as well. I can't really move this thing in the way. Beep. Might need to just take this off for a sec. That's what I might do to get the notification. Just live stream happily with no interruptions. There's one clipping, there's two glider glitches I know. One you can't really do in the newest update, but I'm on the first version. As you can see, it does work. You have to factory reset your console with a physical version of the game. You'll see another glitch in the speedrun I make. It's called FMS. It's basically skipping the first power moon in the game. A cool clipping glitch here that actually works in the newest version is over here. You just jump around here. You can clip out of bounds. Let's see if I can get it on stream. I've done it off stream, but I've never done it on stream or recording. You can't use the flying thing to help it. You just jump around and walk. And eventually you just clip through the wall. I think it's around mostly here. See where Glodon's head's kind of glitching out. It's around there. I'm not sure if any of my friends are even live right now. I mean online. I can't exactly do it right now. But hey, there's a clip here. Boop. Right. Guessing there's no ground. Yup. Yeah, we pretty much dead. Bye, Glydon. I can't remember how to do that now. Which one was it? It was up here. Oh, we went to the wrong one. It's that one. Fly, my pretty. Right now we're up here, we can do some more Glydon clipping tricks. Try it again. It's because he's got such a big hitbox, it can just clip him through the wall. I love that you can do pretty much all the 2.0, 1.1 and 2.0 glitches in 0.0. And you still have more glitches in 0.0. It's so flipping good. That's the best thing about this version of the game. It pretty much has more than any other version. You can use this glitch to get a power moon early. But it doesn't allow you to get to a new kingdom. Unfortunately, the new kingdom would either be Metro or another kingdom. I think it's Seaside. As you can see, you can clip through that wall. It's quite basic, but it's funny. And you can even clip through this wall here. If we can just get rid of this fireball. Come on, Glydon. There we go. Just have to stand in the right spot and just start barely jumping to the edge of a square platform. I'm not sure if circular kind of ones work, but square does. It's just quite tricky, some of them. Is there any platforms in here? I'm sure there was. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Because we're all the way up here. I'm in here. Isn't that platform? Yeah. Can you get up there? Wait, what? I'm sure I stood on that sign. Come on. Maybe from here. There we go. It's kind of hard. Well, touch the ground. Oh, we touched the ground. Let's move on. You should see. Does life split work? Oh yeah, because I did it late. I was gonna say the flip. You can like her own videos. Now we were meant to go to Metro, but then this guy got in the way. Fat ugly Bowser. I'm just gonna try and do the new technique that speedrunners learn, like that. And we'll punch him in the penis about 100 times. Oh. You do it more in the final battle with him. Now we're showing you a technique for those who have physical 1.0 and not digital. You might be able to get digital 1.0, but I think it's gonna be like impossible. It might be a way, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. There's where you split. You still got a slideshow. Do you want to know how I do stuff like this? It's called OBS, and how I made the console footage appear was what's it called? Game capture cards. Capture cards. I've got an AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme GC550, which is 1080 up to 1080p 60, but when I did 1080p it was lagging, so I might just leave it at 720 but it doesn't lag. So I'm just showing off a few cool techniques. I'm now just going to show you a cool glitch. Now there's two glitches in this kingdom that we at the moment know of, and this is how you do the first one. In speedruns, you go up here and the Komodo bird doesn't get triggered, or whatever the Komodo bird's called, Klepto. I'm sure some person called it a Komodo bird and that's why I got confused. If you're wondering how I do stuff like that and this and that, basically what you do is for the ground pound, for the down throw, you can either do a ground pound and then press Y, or you can hold the Joy-Cons so their feet, they're upright, so like when they're on the Switch they look like that, and then make them flat. It might not work sometimes, but eventually you'll get it. And then it's the opposite with up throws. There's no other way to do it other than that. And then spin throws is either spin with just moving around the left remote in circles, the left control stick, and then press Y or X. Or you can have your two Joy-Cons and just swing them in a direction, both of them in the same direction. It's quite difficult. You have to hold them flat to do it, and you'll eventually get it. And a cool trick with this butterfly, if you don't manage to get him, you could just stand where the butterfly would spawn. If you don't manage to get him, you can just stand here and wait for that. And eventually he'll reappear, and you can just get the moon. Of course it didn't do it for me because we already skipped the cutscene. We already got the power moon. I mean, if we hadn't got the power moon, then it would have been different. Anyways, the next glitch I'm going to show you is here. What you can do is you can clip through this wall with precise movement whilst doing this. You see Mario slightly clipped through, and after a bit of movement you can actually clip through the wall down to here, and from there you can literally just jump all the way down here, which gives you a way to get down to the pipe without Cappy. So let's try and do it. So we've not got Cappy, but we've got to try and get back up, as you can tell. And we're going to do that with some precise movement. And death. Now you cannot do the other way I showed at first. You can only do the old speedrun version, which is a triple jump and a dive, and then another triple jump. If I can get a triple jump, I think I'm holding up too long. It just kind of makes me do the wrong thing. You can actually get 10 power moves without Cappy, and in fact more. But you could get like another one without captures, but with Cappy. It's that one where you use the wiggler to get those power moon pieces. You can actually get them all without Cappy. I know that one stuck in the thing looks impossible. You can just throw Cappy, and then if you shake the remote after throwing him whilst he's still in midair, he can home in on things close by. So if you throw him in the trunk of the tree into the little hole, you can actually like use it to an advantage. Right, triple jump dive. How do you do that? I know it's possible, it's just getting difficult now. Because the other bug doesn't work. And I don't know any other way to get up there. Unless you... Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it now. Because you can do a triple jump or a ground hop jump off there and make it up. And then you can get up here. And from there, you can jump dive around these ledges. Like that. And then from there you can wall jump up here. And then triple jump up to there. And now we can just literally crawl through here. You can crawl into the space. Ground pound roll. As you can see, I didn't get it correct there. I went to the wrong part. What we're trying to do is make it so Mario actually clips down into that room that we made with Cappy. It's a tiny bit easier with Cappy because you actually can throw Cappy, but in this way it's a bit harsh. You cannot do this in Balloon World since Luigi bans it, which kind of makes Lost Kingdom a bit of a pants place to hide balloons. Anyway, let's do what we came here to do. It's called Skip This Kingdom. But I'm joking. I mean, let's complete this kingdom. Like life. Savagery boys. Yeah, I don't have the speed run, but I'm gonna do that in a bit. I'm just waiting for some people to join the stream. It says one's watching, but in reality it's just myself watching my own stream. Just in case my headset doesn't work, then when people join, I can just chat with them. Another cool technique you can do is this. And then when he lands, you can do a ground pound roll all the way over to where Cappy would spawn, and you can just instantly skip the cutscene. Oh, I got that one. Okay, we'll just get this one. Yeah, we skip cut doing any percent roll piece and every other category like that. We just walk up to him and then we just run all the way down. And then you can go like that, which saves a bit of time. Now with really precise movement, you can get this guy in the right position. And then stand about here. You can actually open that power moon spot up. and then move on. The easiest way to do it would probably be to get him like that, face him towards you like this, and then bump into you, and then the block will blow up. That's the easiest way to do it. There's a harder way to get that moon. You can do like a precise movement skip, but I don't know how to do that, so I just do it like this. I'm surprised I actually made that. Yeah! What? How did we save that? Oh, flip. You see how we saved that, bro? No. Yes, you see. If you just shake like that, you can then... I'll show you that like wiggler moon. But trust me, the moves I'm telling you, it is what I say. And for this moon, you can literally just... No like hardness intended. This video is not clickbait. If you've watched other people do this moon capture this, it is possible. Savagery. If you wonder what that thing says, it's hi, I'm a speedrunner and a cool gamer. I like recording. I like live streams instead of recordings. It's because you get to chat to people whilst you're doing stuff. Like, it's nicer than just making a recording and then have to go and chat to people after the thing's made. It's easier to do it whilst the recording's on. Right, moving on. I'm gonna try and get like a 109 today. Now my real PB is 120. I'm just going up against a 110 cause life. So I'm sure I can beat it. I just need to do it right. I mean, some 22-minute wood is probably gonna be easy. I just need to get the same pace as last time, and then just do the stuff for Cascade. And here's a cool strat for Metro. It's called one of the impossible jumps. A few people use it in regular any percent speedrunning, but in 2-player they don't do that. They do it the normal way. They just make it faster. That's how they do it. And then there's a cool strat. So if you want to get into speedrunning, and you know me, just ask me and we can arrange it. Yeah, this started about 31 minutes ago, so it started around like 2:25, so don't worry, I'm going to be streaming quite early, so most of you who know me, you'll probably be able to see this stream as long as you're up by then, which you obviously will be. Then most of the time I'll just come home and just start streaming Mario Odyssey speedruns and that. I'm gonna do a let's play, cause life. Like, who does not want to see their favourite friend do a flipping Mario Odyssey speedrun after school? There's another invented trick by the speedrunning community. Not including me, because I didn't actually have the game when they invented this trick. Look, I got my game when 105 was possible. That's when I got my game. And now 1 in 3:19 is the world record. Yeah, that's quite insane. Right. I'm really tempted to start a speedrun, but I want some people to be on by the time I start. Let's go to my already beaten the game, almost already beaten the game file. This game makes me so fascinated. I play it every day. Like, I play this more than like flipping Xbox. Just this game alone, I play more than Xbox every day. Like, if I was to play Xbox, it wouldn't even be like 3 hours. Whereas this game would probably be like at least 2-3 hours a day. I mean, at the moment, I've only done speedrun practicing and one non-recorded speedrun. This is my first Nintendo Switch stream. I'm so happy. Last night I did an Xbox One. An Xbox stream on my Xbox One. And now I'm doing Nintendo Switch. It's like, oh my god! Mario Odyssey! Studio Odyssey! I was almost capturing the bird. I'll teach you speedrun tricks on the way. One of these is really insane. I can never get it. I've probably only got it once in a stream. No, once in a non-stream. But an attempt to beat the game as fast as I could. And here's one of the most good strats about the game. That. And if you're not aware how that works, you throw Cappy, then you dive whilst not holding the button, and then after you've pressed the Y to dive, you then hold the button down. And that makes you bounce off Cappy. There are other ways to do it, but that's the easiest I know. Yeah, I think the beginning of this file was a... Oh, hello, dude. This is actually Japan. This is a Japan-related thing. Yo, how's it going? How's it good, mate? You right? Having a good time? Do you want to see me? Yeah. Do you want to see me? Do you want to see me speedrun this, or do you want to watch a bit more game footage? Okay, let's go then. Flying ship. I don't. So if it's in Japanese, because that's what I speedrun with. These things are demented. This is like the second last kingdom before you beat the game. Burger. play this game more than I freaking play my Xbox. It's like low. This thing just looks ugly. You know what I mean? It was Easter a few days ago and you're fighting bunnies. I know, right? I only just thought of that right after you said it. Oh my gosh. And one thing I also realised, when there are 3 bunnies left, yeah, I just fought 2 of them. Yep. Something even cooler. I know what your favourite part of this game is. The Cascade Kingdom, also known as Fossil Falls. When how pecking people. Pew! Pew! Spinning in circles makes me feel dizzy. I could teach you something that skips most of the game's footage, but there's not really a point. Because we're not speedrunning, so life. My custody. Custody. By the way. What the flip? You could capture that just by pecking it. What the flip? That's strange. There he is, chubby boy. It's chubby dude. The thing is, I love how it says capture taken, and the way I actually record this gameplay is with a capture card. So funny references. And there's the bunnies. The bunnies are back. It's like there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them in a big metal one. I never knew what that thing in the middle was. Is it like what keeps their legs together? Fear the Easter bunnies. You are so funny. This is what makes my holiday better. Just listening to funny jokes whilst playing a game that I speedrun. Fear the Easter bunnies. They're coming for your crawling skin. There's this thing that my dude, like someone I know, showed me. And it's called Crazy Easter Bunny April Fools. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It's really funny. Oh, another person's watching. Dum dum da da. Da 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 da. Save me. By the way, the reason why it's 3 people is it's me, you, and someone else. I don't know who that other person is. I don't know. Like, if they want to comment, that's alright, but if they don't want to, that's fine. I'll be getting in the speedrunning in a minute. I'm just gonna do this bit of console footage. Gaming footage, I should say. Because I came here to make a speedrun as well. That's the main thing. Chop, 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 to chop, to chop. Pew! Pew! This is why I never used to get how you meant to get up here. But now I know some advanced tricks, maybe I actually can get up here. If I can actually figure out what to do. Yeah, rip. And he's back. That bird still there? No. And I crushed its soul. Mid-air kick. Random stuffs. I open it up on my computer just so I can actually see the comments to reply. Okay, I didn't want something that insane to happen, but Jesus Christ. Thank you. Charlie was on my video.
What?
Well, my live stream. Thank you. That's what you meant by a bacon roll. It's basically a burger, but the burger is bacon. It's basically a burger, but the burger is bacon. If you wonder where I got that 12 bar from, it's from my 12 Easter egg.
That's right. Yeah, you've got another one there, so I'll put it in the fridge, right, so it's nice and cold.
Nice and fresh.
Yep.
Dinner time. Oh, rush. Bacon and burger rolls. If I don't get is how I can still hear this stuff fine. Yeah, I've got my headset on, it's not plugged into the console. Moon vectors. I probably not gonna keep that in my speed run. Bowser was voiced by Donald Trump. Lol. thing is, I'm having lunch whilst fighting. The best part of the game. Yeet. Why do you keep leaving that? You gotta do stuff. You just keep glitching. Yeah, that's funny. And then if a person stops watching. Hi, awesome Julia. I'm going to be doing some speedrunning after this. After a bit more gameplay. Spoiler alert, the ending. My language is Japanese because I like speedrunning this. So good. I'm literally having my lunch whilst playing. The way I actually got this footage is capture card and PC. Rip Mario. Two inches up at the moon, just lead the way. Put my head on the brake, carry it out far. Up at the moon, with a brake drops into the heart, and we'll finally get there to fly through the thick and the sky. Cascade Kingdom remix, boys. Oh god, my belly's almost full. Just do some chilling. Here we are. Peach's castle.
Now then, baby. Now then, baby. Have you not seen that? Oh, speaking of Mother Music. Yeah, will they be that? Now then, baby. Now turn the side out. Play the music.
I got the same amount of coins at the moment as the amount of power remains you can get within buying 1 power remain per kingdom. And getting every other power remain in the game, other than more than 1 shopping moon for each kingdom. If you get 1 shopping moon for each kingdom, and then from there just do the same thing, yeah. And here we are, Fossil Falls, which would definitely interest Charlie, well, Frenzy Studios, if he was here. Here's what you would interest Charlie. Dinosaurs. And his stubby little legs. Pew! And his little tail. But let them fly. That's what I hate about YouTube. They should not count you as someone that's watching your stream. You should only count like other people's. Oh, that's so almost possible. If that was possible, then that would be the backup route for this. Yeah, if that would be the flipping backup speed on that. If dinosaur skip wasn't a thing. Well, dino trample skip thing. It's the boss early. We've already done that. Let's just go to the toilet. Like toilet. Oh, the toilet. We get rid of that poo. Another abuse bunny. Nobody believes in me and Koopas. What should I do next? Abuse Ghost Sunday of the Dead. Abuse the Captain Ghost things. Hello. I'm too high to say hi. Hi, Uranus. I'm trying to flip out bombs. don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go get myself a drink. Actually, it's 2 hours. Oh, he was back, but then I missed him. How did he come back? Oh yeah. I said I've got to put my headset on if I'm gonna speak. I can't hear anything I say unless I hear it in my own reality. Well, in real life, not on stream. My computer sounds just broken. Then again, I do have a phone. Just check on now. See if it works. Wow. That sounds horrible. Wow. Are you back? What have you been up to? Sorry if I wasn't online. I've gone downstairs to chill for a bit. Shall I start? Shall I start? I'm just gonna start. Alright, let's go! Let's do this. Burn enough to make everybody stop. Turn down for what? Boom, 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 boom. Turn down for what? What the flip? That was ultra timeless. I made myself cringe. I made myself cringe. time loss. Yay! I'm gay. I don't have video proof that I got a 1 out of 10. That's why I haven't put it on the leaderboard. Otherwise it would be on the leaderboard and I would probably be like quite high in the leaderboard. If we get 109 first Mario stream, I'm just gonna go flipping crazy. Let's go for 156. We might still be able to beat our best. We just have to go super fast. Some of the pictures were just edited by me and some of them were just took from the internet. So credit to the people who made them. The pictures that I edited. One of them was actually a YouTube tutorial. You might notice which one it is if it comes up. Come on, we might be able to save. Please, please give me a time save. I just wanted a time save. Probably not a time save. At the time loss. Almost it's still sub 6 minutes, which is still good, but it could be highly improved. If we could save time here, I might actually be happy. In my first try, I actually tried to get a skip, but I failed immensely. Yo. How did we get that? I didn't time late. So how did I? I've got good sound pace. I've got a good sound pace. Oh! Sub 110 enter pipe. Exit from the pipe area. Not like come back on screen, but enter the pipe in the minigame part. Which is almost impossible. It's so harsh that I'm amazed to get it. I'm not cheating, because else I'd be a fraud. But I've not even touched my life split other than splitting the What was that? That's one way to save time. I'll probably be approved on the leaderboard. For sub 120. Like, yo. I don't even mind if I don't get a sub 110. It's just my dream to do that. I don't know how I didn't start spinning there. I must have been doing it too slowly. Yeah, I don't even think this is world record pace. I'm nowhere near world record pace. I could get world record from here, but the chances would be like 0.25%. Like, I'm not good enough for world record pace. I wouldn't even get it if I tried. I'm bad. Yeah, I'm only a beginner. I haven't been playing this long enough to know the record strats. Well, do the world record strats. I know the world record strats. I'm just not good enough. I'm using a 32-inch TV to play this right now. I'm trying world record strats, but I don't think I'm gonna get them right now. So that beginning's a sound. Yeah, this is probably worse than an improvement. At the moment, this is definitely lower than 108 pace. This is lower than 110 pace. No, I meant higher. I mean like 1 hour, 10 minutes, 0 seconds. It's higher than that. I watched the world record holder, the two best and 8% runners of this game, Nedius/Shaden and Nick Rovida, or Nick Rovida. They call themselves by their preferred name on Twitch, but on YouTube it's different. They just call themselves their backup name. I'm not missing this bird. No! No! I've lost so much time already. Yeah, this is always the backup name. Easy whole minute loss. I might get most of this back if I'm lucky. That's about 40-second loss in total. Oh no, 50. No, 6. It's almost a minute. That's just pointless. Mysterious Red Splits PB. Probably will be a PB. Well, other than the fact that it'll be a PB to my actual PB, but I'm just running up against 110 splits because life. I like to life stuff. Probably eventually have 105 easily. I believe I used 1.0 physical for this. Yeah, I didn't do the 1.0 strat for Cascade. This might actually be a good pace for Lake so far. Let's just not mess it up. So, right after I say that, right after I say I might get a good Lake pace. I'm trying to get sub 1 hour 10 minutes, but it's just impossible for me to beat. If I gold this, then I'm going to kill myself. Nah, not literally. Within about a minute, it's already going to start coming up with time loss. Yeah, I've lost about 20 seconds, or more than 20 seconds for Lake. This part, I can easily get a good pace if I do it well. Oh. Yeah, about 20 seconds. Barely over 20 seconds. In fact, probably less than that, because life. This one's dead. Without even trying, I've got pretty much dead run. If I ended up PBing this lake, how far are we from that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6.4. So it's not going to be too much of a time loss. Well, 6.5 because you had 0.1 to get a gold. Yup. Minute and 6 seconds. I could still almost manage to PB wooded. I mean, even just getting like the tiniest amount of time save would be amazing. I'm gonna do the more use strat because it's easier. Oh! Time lost in speedrunning. If people could clip this, like, people could clip this fail in speedrunning. The sound. I mean, if I could have known that I wouldn't have got that bird, and I could have just like saved so much time. But I didn't think I would have to worry about that. But in reality, I did. I mean, this is obviously at the moment ahead of the best pace in the best ever first speedrun. The first ever world record speedrun would have probably been about just barely under 2 hours, or at least 2 hours. Now, I wouldn't have expected, they wouldn't have got a 1 hour 10 minute on the first run. Like, that's just impossible. I've not got bad current pace for it at the moment. It can be beaten, but it's not too far ahead of best pace. I'm only about 14 odd seconds. But here comes where the real time loss comes in. Yep, knew it. I can never really get that. Like, it's so hard. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not allowed to pause this. I can reset, but I'm not allowed to pause. This one's gonna be done by the time it either says 3 or 4 hours into the live stream. I'm trying my hardest. This is my first ever proper speedrun. Like, my other ones were just like non-shown speedruns. Now I'm doing it live. Guess it's much more exciting. Because I know I can PB for my 120. My 128.08. It's so easy. Shave and speedrunning. If someone else was on here and you could clip on YouTube, I would ask them to clip it. Like, that was so famous. You can do it on Twitch, but I don't think you can do it on YouTube, which is sad. They just add it in like 2 seconds of notice. I'm sure I can easily get a PB here for Wooded. I don't mean in actual time, I mean segment time. Like, it's so close. And that's exactly why life sucks. It's not a big time loss, but it's still time loss in general. I'm not sure about PB right now. Unless this boss goes really well, which so far it is, it might be good. I'm gonna need a few more coins. We got exactly. Oh, maybe I didn't, because we only need to get 1 more power moon, and that requires like 100 coins. Yeah, we could PB. We could segment time PB Wooded. Yes, we're back onto the sub-minute. I'm gonna try and push this PB down to a 110 at least. I'm gonna push like my speed runs at least down to like a sub like 1 hour 10 minutes. Like, that's my first goal. Then I'm gonna work my way through beating that. Small but worth it gold. You know, it's not actually that small, it's quite big. Let's go, boys. First gold on stream. Well, rainbow. Wow, so 23 minutes still. Wow. We're almost back into a 1 hour 10 minute PB. We can push this cloud, then we might get a PB. Well, anyways, this will probably be a PB, but just not a bad one. Yes, might not be a PB for Cloud. I'm not sure when my next Cloud PB will come in. Yes, might either be a tiny save or a tiny loss. And I'm guessing it's going to be a tiny loss. Saves! Saves and speedrunning! Saves and speedrunning, boys. Gold? Gold. Golds and speedrunning. Go, boys. $110.59. Yo. All the time loss. No. When all the golds come, and then you just get a bad time. God. This one's probably dead. I mean, if this brings me back up to like a minute and 15 seconds, I'm probably gonna reset. I don't know why I just did that. Oh. In fact, it's probably me over that by now. Wow, here comes major time loss. Yes, definitely probably going to be a reset. Let's hope for the best this time. That's already a second. Yeah, the run before the last run, I lost so much time in this kingdom that I ended up trying to like use like the new technique to save time, and it failed immensely. I'm already a second ahead. I'm almost the same amount of time ahead as I was last time. Well, not last time, but the time before that. So I might try and get this trap done. I'm not doing the one everyone knows. I'm doing this one. Not that. I wasn't going to do that, but then that happened. Right, let's try and gold. So I want to be able to, like, I want to actually get a stream. I want to actually get a run going right now. Cause like, well, up to this was a pretty good practice run, but I can do better. If. So far we're at 2:29 pace at the best. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a 2:28. 2:28's a harsh. That's unless I do the other route that I learned, which of course was the one I almost did. But then Cappy just failed. Not saying that it was Cappy's fault, but nonetheless it happened. Yeah, last cascade that I did, which was like 2 runs ago, was actually quite good. I can't believe I didn't even start speedrunning about an hour ago. It's almost that, but it isn't, because it still says 2 hours. Come on. Yes. Come on. It's either really late 2:28 or really early 2:29. Yeah, definitely a 2:29 because I wasn't able to jump there. It's close. Actually, it might be 2:28. Nah, 2:29. Unless. $2:29. Let's go, boys. 109.53. Oh yeah, with my other golds, I can get 109. I'm not expecting a 109. But if it happens, I might just explode. I just noticed the reason why I didn't do the FMS, so I need to practice it. Here we go. We're ahead of time. Let's go. Wow. 111. Last time we got 118. So I'm happy with that. This might be a gold again. Mysterious All Rainbow Splits PB. I don't know why I keep changing between the word gold and rainbow. It's rainbow. Do you not the way at the speedrunners? I'm sorry if you don't like that meme because it's dead, but I had to. But what if your speedrun videos got banned because it had dead memes in it? I know they wouldn't really do that. 150? Wow. I didn't actually see it on my splits, I saw it in the replay on the live stream. Let's do this. It's PB. As long as we don't mess up, we should be fine. This might be a 540. It might be. We'd have to get a 320 for at least a 549. One really early. 320. I don't think that's happening, but PBs will happen. Come on. Golds. All the golds. Normally when I used to see a speedrun for this game, it would either be time lossing cap and then time saving cascade, or time saving cap but then time lossing cascade. I never got it. 550 or 551. Slightly early, but as long as I get it split. Little bit of time loss. 551's still really good. The best you can get is 10 seconds quicker than that without FMS. An FMS best for one player at the moment is about 517. I'm gonna have to re-record the part where I actually get a PB in this run. I mean in this live stream, and then upload it to speedrun.com. You can't upload a sub 120 on any percent unless you have video proof. 1 hour 20 minutes or less. And sometimes they might even not approve of it anyway, but luckily they did approve of mine. I'm like, yes, I'm on the leaderboards. I'm world famous. Of course, now I'll be world famous with video proof of it. Yeah, speedruns.com is basically just watching speedruns. If there's video proof for those speedruns. Time loss. It wasn't that much. because I'm not even sure if it was time loss. Of course, in relation to the last run that got here, then yeah, it would be time loss, but in terms of actual, compared to my splits, it is faster. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm way ahead of best pos time, but I'm not ahead of it, but well, I'm not behind it actually, that's what I meant to say. I am ahead of it. Because I'm going to get a gold split. And part of the reason why I lost time was because I couldn't get Sphinx Clip. But I'm not going to do it this run. I might do it next run, but I'm not going to do it this run. It's just quicker for me not to do it. Yeah, you need at least 200 coins to beat this game, or at least this category, because you spend 100 coins in Wooded, and you also spend 100 coins in Snow, and you also want to make sure you got backup, because you might die. I've got plenty. I shouldn't need any more, especially because this is going to be I know that this is going to be our PB. Don't you love it when you're like live streaming on Twitch, you get something really cool and so someone clips it, and then like they flipping send it to Glad Jonas and he puts it in his like saves or fails in speedrunning. As long as I was almost on best pace and I already lose, like, a bit of time. Yeah, this is probably not going to be gold. Rip. We've only got another minute. Nah, I said let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it true down happen. Come on, sweet. Nobody. You're really the bag. You're really the bag. If this was the goal, I would flipping scream. Oh my gosh. Komodo bed. We got him. Well, you can still get 1 hour 10 minutes. Even if at the moment we get all our current paces instead of best paces, all of our PB times compared to all of our best times. Of course, some of them are pretty much the same, but some of them aren't. Wooded was a tiny gold, wasn't it? Yeah, and then Cloud, but then lost complete failed. I'm surprised we still got a time save on Wooded. We saved like about 12 seconds or something. Oh, why? We did what we did last time. We're not far. We're just barely safe. If this goes, I'm going to literally die inside. We're only about 10 seconds ahead. Behind even. We're not in actual time, but segment time for this. Compared to best plus time for this. And a bit of loss. A bit of loss with the floss. The floss piece might as well be a thing because it's so annoying. I don't know how people get addicted to it. Just because it looks so MLG. Because it's so impossible. Or because it looks so stupid it makes them look funny. I think they're just doing it to addict crowds. This might be the PB. I mean, if you vote PB to the splits I'm running up against, I would be happy. Either way, but if I didn't save any time compared to my PB, like my actual PB, I would literally just die inside. Here we go. Oh my god! It's a gold! It's a gold! Oh! If I was on Twitch, the PogChamps. The PogChamps. With the PogChamps, there you go. Oh, 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 oh. And the PogChamps, there you go. Oh, wow, 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 wow. We saved 9 seconds. We could still get 109. That's what I'm excited about. You graded that bad. Yeah, most of the back to 109 would come from Wooded. Last time we lost about like 15 seconds, about 20 seconds. So we could get a 629 or something. 620. With good pace. You graded that bag. Oh, rip the Easter Bunny. And again, we're a bit ahead still. Segment talk to him. No! Oh, barely segment. Well, I'd like to have video proof that I'm on the leaderboard. Because there's not really a point of being on the leaderboard. Other than people seeing that you're actually a speedrunner. You don't need video proof to be on the leaderboard for speedrunning. But you just need like video proof for a certain like amount of time. You can get like 1 hour 20 minutes 0 seconds or lower has to have video proof that you did it, because otherwise it's getting too close to a record to the point where they feel like you're cheating. Because you can't just put 101 on the leaderboard without video proof and expect to get accepted. Like, it will instantly deny you because you're not following the rules. I mean, I didn't used to know that when I first uploaded my score to the leaderboard, and it didn't work. We're slightly ahead at the moment, but I can save all that right here if we can get this. Did you know that I am dumb? Oh! Why? Why the time loss? No, China! Yeah, this one's probably not gonna get a gold here. Why do I even do that? That's even more time loss. Unless we manage to do an amazing like stunt or something that saves a lot of time, but definitely lost time. I mean, we could save a bit of time here, which we did, because last time we didn't get it properly. Happy birthday to Penis. Happy birthday to Penis. Happy birthday to Penis. Happy birthday to Penis. Oh, last time we saved 12 seconds. Yeah, we might be able to save all of that in this video. This one's dead. Just letting you know this one is dead. I can already tell that. Why did you have to turn the camera? Why you automatically turn the flipping camera? That's not fair. I'll just see why. Why do you make me lose all my time? I was almost in a boss battle right now! Let's get this jump. Or not! You clearly don't want me to get a flipping speed bomb done, don't you? I mean, thank God I got that. That's the tiniest save ever. That was about 3 seconds. That's not gonna help. I've already lost 100. This isn't even like 7 minutes. We get a flipping run. Is it really that hard? I'm not even sure if it is 2 hours now. It would have been 3. So it actually comes up with the proper time. At least. It's not been 2 hours. It's been 3. I have flipping proof of that. Unless I started at 4 o'clock. 2 o'clock. My stream's dead at the moment. My stream is not even right now. Come on then. My stream's literally just done. What am I supposed to do about that? It's literally lagging. Wow. Oh! Can I get a flipping run? It's being a pain in the butt. All I want to run. Can I just be dead on that? This one's already dead. Ugh. I want is a fireplace on the flipping leaderboard. Stream online. It's online. It says stop streaming, so it should be fine. It shouldn't be dead. Let's start. Alright, what's my doing? Game's been annoying right now. My connection literally just died. At least I'm making sure. You actually load? Like seriously? I don't care what quality stream's running at now. You just flipping load. Let me get that time. Not even showing my video stuff. It should be fine. But no, what do you do? I've got a stream that wants to run at 2 FPS. If my video dies, then I'm just going to flipping, and then I get a 40p. But you're not even noticing it. I'm going to flipping stream. Just stop playing. I don't know how that just happened? You can see what I just did. I didn't pause the loop. Just split at any moment and I got that. It's at a really good pace. I'm sure no one's had that pace before. Well, they can't say it's fake because it ain't. I just got that pace. I don't know why the string's just not working. It was an early 228. No. And we went on rounded to 2 seconds. I pretty much lost a lot for them. Is it even pretty strong yet? Yeah. As long as it is. Because if it wasn't, I would freaking go nuts. Here, it's just not even responding. I don't know how it sounds, but it didn't nice. It's a lot. If I had to do that thing into my front before this, that would have been freaking wild for it. That would have been freaking 220 actually. Yup, it's definitely working. Cool. I should probably hear them better. No, I just that's what I do.